Good evening, everybody. Paul here, Razorback Piper Guy. Did a video a couple days ago and had a couple new pipes. Told you that I was going to be doing another one pretty soon because I had a couple coming Monday, and it's Monday now. And I couldn't wait. I told you they were special, and they are. And won't take too long. I explained in the last video how I had traded some tins of McClellan tobacco for them. Decided that instead of selling it, I wanted to just trade them for some nice pipes, and boy did I ever. So housekeeping, I guess the first pipe that I'm going to talk about is one that actually came in the mail today. Gentleman that I traded for it, cleaned it up really nice for me, and it is this this one right here. This is a Castello, and you're going to laugh at me because I do not speak any language other than English. I'm not a bilingual person. You probably didn't have to hear that. You probably knew that already. But I actually Googled how to say this, the line of this pipe. I have no idea how to pronounce things in Italian. But the line, this pipe is just a slightly bent. I say it's more than a slight bend, but it's a bent. I don't know if that's a billiard or a pot. I'm not that familiar with Castello shapes. But the line is Occhio di Pernice. I Googled how to pronounce that, and I probably still butchered it. You know, leave it to me. I'll say something in Italian with a redneck accent. So, but that's the best I can come up with. It beats the heck out of what I would have said if I hadn't looked it up. But this pipe is beautiful. It is a very basic shape, which is what I enjoy most of the time. I don't get too crazy with my pipes. I like the classic shapes, billiards, apples, bulldogs, things of that nature. And I actually prefer straight pipes. I got this one. If they pass a pipe cleaner with these, I'm okay with them with a bend. But this one is, so far, I mean, I've just got the char and light done on this. And oh, by the way, what I'm smoking in it is a little HH Old Dark Fired, one of my favorites. But I hadn't been smoking it 5 minutes. So I'm not very familiar with it yet, but so far so good. So that's the first one. I had not had any Castellos before I started doing these trades. And you saw, if you watched my other video, if you hadn't, go back and watch it. What's your problem? But I showed you my first Castello in it, also in these trades, and it's an old C-Rock Briar, a straight pipe, much different. The C-Rock Castellos there's some heavy rustication, and they're beautiful. And then I got a smooth one to go along with it, and I really like it. What it may end up doing is spoiling me. That's what I'm worried about. I've got a racks full in there of Petersons and Savinellis and Comoys and Nording, and I've got a Stanwell in there. Basic run-of-the-mill stuff that I'd always been satisfied with. And I think this might spoil me. I might end up selling some Petersons and Savinellis and investing more in these high-end pipes. I don't know. But that's the first one. Now I'm going to be a hypocrite, because I just talked about how I like straight pipes and, you know, only bend if they'll pass a pipe cleaner. And this next one's neither one of those things. Guy on the forum sent me some pictures of some pipes he had for trade. And while I do usually prefer straight pipes, one caught my eye that just blew my mind. And I'm sure y'all understand what I'm saying. There's probably been a time where you looked at something and said, I have to have that. And that's what this was. It just spoke to me. It's gorgeous. It's one of those shut up and take my money moments that you have occasionally. Or in this case, it was shut up and take as much McClellan tobacco as you want. Just send me this pipe. I have never I'd never heard of this brand until I saw this. Apparently they are handmade out of Italy, and apparently I've just been living under a rock because apparently they're pretty popular. But that is the name of the pipe. Again, it's Italian. Don't speak Italian. Mastro de Paja. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation of it, but wait until you see this pipe. So the pipe bag is actually leather with their emblem in gold. So it's either class and quality, or they're darn sure going out of their way to make you think it is. But this pipe, when I saw it, it was over. I had to have it. It is not straight. I have not tried to pass a pipe cleaner through it, but there's no way it will. But this pipe to me is an absolute work of art. I love the rustication. I love the silver work around the bottom of the stem. I love how it is smooth here, rusticated on the bowl, and then smooth on the top. As you can tell, it's unsmoked. Brand spanking new. It was actually special ordered by the gentleman that I got it from. Most of these pipes come with a carbonized chamber. He ordered it raw on purpose, bare wood. And I think this is the first brand new pipe that I've had that has the bare wood. But when I saw that, I viewed that as just, like I said, a work of art. I told him, joking with him, I don't know whether to smoke the darn thing or put it in a glass case and just sit there and admire it. But it's just gorgeous. And everything on these is worked by hand. I'm gonna give you a little bit of closer up of that silver work around the stem if it'll focus. But it's just absolutely beautiful. And I'm tickled pink to have it. And I joked, but I have no doubts that it'll be a fantastic smoking pipe. They're all handmade. There's nothing machine made about them. And I am absolutely stoked. And that's all, guys. I don't have anything else to talk about tonight. I just wanted to show you these two pipes that I acquired. They're pipes that, I mean, I've gotten 4 pipes in the mail over the last few days, and I would not have been able to just whip out the debit card and buy them, but thankfully I had that McClellan stash back from back in 2017, and I said it in the last video, but just in case you don't watch that one, I was not smoking it, even though it was my favorite, because the rarity of it, that mythical, oh my God, it's so rare, it's so valuable, I don't want to smoke it. And that's just absolutely stupid, because it's made to smoke and enjoy. That's why it was produced, but I couldn't shake it. So I said, well, I'll send it to somebody that will smoke it and see if I can get some nice pipes in return that I can use for a lifetime. And I don't regret it. I think I'm going to enjoy these 4 that I showed you. I actually have 2 more coming next week, but they're more your run-of-the-mill, you know, Savinelli. One's a Savinelli, one's a Chacum. I've never had a Chacum before, but I know they have a good reputation. But nothing special. Probably won't give them their own video like I did these. But my first foray into high-end pipes is going quite well, and I'm afraid it's going to spoil me. But, you know, we'll see. That's all I've got, guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so, hit that like and subscribe button down there and help me out. I'm trying to grow this thing a little bit. Going to try to start getting more content on here. Hit that like and subscribe button for me. I appreciate it, guys. Till I see you again, go forth and do good.